Welcome to this English YouTube channel. Yes, you can. I'm Alexandro, and I'm the creator of this YouTube channel. So thank you so much for you to being here with me. And I would like to start this English YouTube video here, just introducing myself. So if you are new here at my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up or smash the like button because doing that you're gonna be help me so much. Okay. So, first of all, let me introduce myself for you. So, guys, I'm Alexander Gonçalves. I'm Brazilian, so I live in Brazil, and specifically in the state of Paraná, in the city which is called Araucaria. I study English for about more than 4 years, I believe. Since 4 years ago, I started studying English, and now I'm at the great level. As you can see right now, I believe that I'm intermediate. I don't know exactly. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Which level do you think I'm now? Do you think that am I now? So let me know here in the comments below. What is your opinion about that? The second part, I would like to say, I create this YouTube channel because I have been faced a lot of problems to practice my speaking skills. And I watched some videos from a famous YouTuber here. Her name is Merlingo Marina. And once time I watched a video, I watched her video when which she said something like, if you have some problems to speak, just start on a YouTube video or start recording with your phone, your cell phone, start recording in front of the mirror and start speaking, even just by yourself, even just with your cell phone, but don't be shy. Start speaking as much as possible, even with your camera. So that is why I decided to create this YouTube channel. I decided to start speaking as soon as possible because without speaking, it's not possible to be fluent. We should speak. So that's why I create this YouTube channel. And since then, I have been practicing almost every day my speaking skills. I have been posting videos here. I have been up video here almost every day, at least 4 times a week. And I have been doing that to improve my speaking skills and also, of course, to build a better YouTube channel for you guys. Besides, I have been practicing English not just by myself right now. So since 3 and 4 months ago, I started my own English speaking club, which is called Yes You Can Too. And I'm so lucky because I found so many people to help me. I found some people from China, some people from Bangladesh, and some people from Poland, Cambodia. So from all over the world, now I can account with so many friends which have the same goal, the same purpose like me. They are trying to improve their speaking skills. They are trying to be fluent in English, and we can practice together almost twice a week. We have been put all together, all gathering in the same meeting room, and we have been practicing English as much as possible. So if you maybe got curious about how this works, just watch my previous video here, and there you can see. Just click on the playlists, English speaking session, and there you're gonna watch a lot of our videos, and you're gonna know who I'm talking about now, I'm talking about. And that's why that's how I can introduce myself to you. And I hope you like this introduction. So without further ado, today I decided to record a video about some professional questions, so some specific questions. I'd like to start this season here. I'm gonna start this playlist just talking about some many situations that who are looking for new jobs, who are looking for new challenges, maybe facing. That is called the job interview. The job interview in English. Have you ever got a job interview in English? Have you ever joined a job interview in English? Let me know in the comments below how you did. How did you deal with that? How was your English level at the job interview that you took? So let me know here in the comments below how it was. And now I'd like to choose at least 10 common questions which can maybe to be basically on the job interview. I don't know exactly if is it, but I have been passed through a lot of job interviews, but not in English, just in Portuguese, because I have been work a lot. I changed it so many times, my career, my job, not my career, but I have been joined and I got a lot of job interview. And I should say that I did very well in this job interview. I used it to do a great job interview, but not because I'm lying, just because I'm honest. I just say the truth, and this is enough to join to get a new job. So I really encourage you to be honest, to be yourself at the job interview and answer exactly as you are. Okay. So, without further ado, let's just jump into our English speaking session, our English speaking conversation here, in English speaking practice. Let me know here how many questions. So, as I told you before, I I brought for today just 10 questions, okay? And I would like to share with you here, just a second. Okay, so right now I'm gonna share my screen with you guys, and you're gonna see my questions, which I'm talking about. The question which I decided to brought for you guys is first one, what makes you unique? What makes you unique? So this is an important question, isn't it? So if someone who is very important to you, ask this question. If you are at the job interview, if you went to the job interview and people ask, if you go to the job interview, if you people ask this question to you, how could you answer this question? How should you answer this question? I believe that's the best. So you should be honest, like I just said for you guys. But it's a great question. People sometimes this question appears in different ways. For instance, why should I hire you? Okay, why should I hire you? So sometimes this question, what's make you unique, sometimes gonna appears or gonna come in different ways, different setups. Okay, why should I hire you, or what makes you unique? So what are you gonna bring for a company if I hire you, and things like that. Okay, so people when they ask this question, they really wanna know why they are uncertainty about choose you, and you had the opportunity to convince them, to prove them that you are the right person for that job. So pay attention on this job interview, in this job question. The next one is tell me about yourself and your qualifications. Of course, people, when they ask this type of question, they don't want to know exactly how or who you are in a personal way. They would like to know a little bit more about your career. So tell me a little bit about your career, about yourself, about how did you deal with problems at your job. So things like that. Of course, you should say that if you are married or if you have kids, that's okay. That's the basic. But um, they are really more interesting on who you are as a professional. Okay, as a professional. So just don't forget. Never start things about I like to eat ice cream. I like to, to drink ice cream. I like to drink a coffee. I like to went to the park. I like to play football, to play volleyball, or things like that. Not at all. They don't want to know about it. They just want to know exactly if you are married. That is very important. If you have kids, and other answers should be related to your career. So how you achieve the current level that you are now, how many jobs do you have, what do you like to do, how do you deal with the problems at your work, so things like that. Okay, pay attention on this question. The next one is, why do you want to work at this company? And that is very interesting. That's very interesting. So why did you want to work at this company? Before you go to the job interview, you must be ready. You must to know exactly what type company is it that. So if you just arrive there without know anything about that company, maybe a person, maybe the interviewer are really into to hire, but they decided to ask this question, and they watch and they pay attention or they notice it, that you have no idea about what the company is working in. Okay, so it's gonna be a shame. So don't do that. Just search and research about the company and the main activities that they have. In. The next one is what interesting what interests you about this role? What interests you about this role? So why you decided to apply for this position, this role. So of course, if you are applied to a specific job, for instance, as a mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, safety officer, so these are this person usually already have normally already have a big career on this area. They are certified about this career. So you can answer something about your career, that is exactly what you do for a long time, that is for what you studied. So but if you are just applying for a general job, maybe you should be very convinced, you should be very serious when you answer this question. Okay, the next but not least, what are your greatest strengths? What are your greatest strengths? So, your greatest strengths is very important for everyone, even for yourself, to know yourself. Okay, just self-knowing. So you should know what is your strength and should use it. Of course, you should pay attention how you answer this question too. This question, they really want to know exactly if they can see, they can note that if you are so selfish, if you are selfish on the way that you answer this question. So maybe they gonna got you. They got you. You're selfish, and that's not polite. That's not a good behavior. So don't do that. Don't be a selfish person. Okay. And of course, weakness, you should have a weakness because you are an imperfect. You are not perfect. You are a human being. So human beings are imperfect. Okay. So don't say, I have no one weakness. So I have none weakness. But that's not true. That's gonna be very, very tough. Okay, so just answer. If you have, maybe you have a friend that speech, maybe you are afraid to speak up publicly. Maybe you are not so organized. Maybe you have our maybe you have a lot of problems, and but just choose just one. And after you answer this question, you should, before you finish the answer this question, you should say that you are work on it. You should prove to the interviewer that even that you have a weakness, you are working it. You are working on it. Okay, you should try fix or solve this weakness. Okay, that is not just because the job interviewer will not know that. That is because you are a human being. You are a person. So everyone who, after the point that you discover your problem or your difficult or your weakness, you automatically you start working to solve that weakness and to be better on it. Okay, and so that's why you should be very serious. You should say the truth, of course, and you you should say that you are working it because you should work on their weakness. Okay, and just remember, everyone has weakness. And the next, what are your goals for the future? You should have a goals for the future. Not just because, again, I should say, not just because the interviewer would like to know, not because you just want to join, you want to get this job. Not that. You should have had plans for the future because this keeps you alive. The perspective, the the perspective of the uncertainty about the future can be dangerous. So, but you should start thinking about your future. Maybe you are studying, maybe you are planning to start a college or start a university course, or maybe a travel all over the world or things like that, new language and other ones. Okay, there are a lot of plans that you should have to your future. Where do you think you'll be in 5 years? Where do you think you'll be in 5 years? Of course, if you are studying maybe English, you can say that you suppose that in 5 years you would like to be fluent in English. Or if you are studying at the university, you should say that in 5 years I'd like to start my work at my career, at uh, my bachelor's graduation. Okay. And the last but not least, what did you like most about your last position? What did you like most about your last position? So, of course, if you join a company and even that you left, even that you lost your job, uh, independent of the situation, any problem could happen and you lost your job or you decided to leave your last job. So, but at that time, you like it because you applied to the last company. You liked something on it, okay? So you should say the truth, like I just said. So that is the truth. That's the secret, okay? The secret for pass through a job interview is to be yourself, is to be able to say everything, but using the truth, okay? You should use the truth. People, if you made a resume, if you made a resume with truly information, and you send to the company, and that company asks you to join a job interview with them, that is because they are interested in you. They are already interested in your resume. So you do not need it to lie to them. You can't say that because it's not legal. Okay, it's an illegal situation if you start lying about some documents, some things that you said that you are, but you weren't. So you weren't. You can say everything, of course. Should it be true, okay, should it be real. So that's it for today, guys. Today I just decided to bring some questions, some common questions. So that is the first video that I would like to start here now about career, about job interviews, about some tips that you gonna maybe can help you. I don't know if I have some information, specific information maybe that you don't, but I would like to start like I just said, that is the first beginning of this video here. I'm just creating this YouTube channel. Why? Because I'd like to practice my speaking skills. So that is exactly what I'm doing now. Even though I do not just came here to practice to say things and say things for nothing. I like to choose some talks. I decided some days ago that I should start my speaking skills. I should record some videos, speak from about some interesting topics, and when I'm doing that, when I gonna do that, maybe I can learn myself. I can learn again, or I can review some topics and things like that. So that's why I choose it that the common 10 questions for job interview. And here, as you just watch it, I didn't give any answer about that because these answers is personal. Every answer that you're gonna give, or you're gonna answer on your job interview should be yourself, not people who you watch it on YouTube, because that means exactly what I just said here in all of the questions. You should be true. You should say the truth. Okay, you should say everything that is in real. Okay, so don't lie, never lie, because lie can't help you. Okay, so that's all for today. If you watch up to the end this video here, I'm so good. Thank you. I'd like to say to you, I'm so thankful for you to be here with me. And don't forget to subscribe at the RTV channel. Don't forget to watch my previous videos here. And of course, smash the like button, because doing that, you're gonna help me so much to reach out a lot of people from all over the world, and share this video with some friends that you know maybe are facing some difficulties to learn English, and they don't believe that it's possible to learn English. So as you just watch my video series, as I just did here, I'm speaking at least 15 minutes, almost 15 minutes here. And I learn English almost by myself, almost, because I got a lot of help from two teachers, which until today I can say I study with Ricardo and I study with Gilberto. They are friends, and they studied with me at least 1 year and a half, and it was amazing. I learned a lot of things from them, but of course I've had studied before I started with them, but they helped me so much to develop and to achieve this current level which I'm now. So thank you so much for you guys if you are watching that, because you are amazing. So thank you. I hope you are well. And maybe you can came here and record a video with me on this YouTube channel. Yes, you can. So I'd like to stand invited for you. If you'd like to be here with me, Jill or Ricardo, I'm gonna be so glad to have you here, to receive you here, so or to host you here. Thank you so much, and see you soon, guys, in my next English video. And don't forget, yes, you can learn English. Just take time. Just take time.